Hey everyone, Draco Magnius here for the first episode of Dark Cloud Minigames. This time we're fishing in Norune. And by the way, this is the only minigame in this game, but I'm going to be showing every fishing spot as its own minigame. Fishing is kind of important in this game, believe it or not, because you can exchange FP for prizes. And also these are, I guess, the rank of the fishes you've got. And you can get some pretty nice stuff. You can get, like, these items. There's, under that, as you can see, Dino Slayer. So you can get attachments for weapons, which include, but are not limited to, the, Buster and Hunter bits. Buster, Hunter, Breaker bits, rather. That are specified for one type of creature. And you can get the crystal gems. See? Garnet, Amethyst, Pearls down there. They don't have Jasper, but I believe they have Peridot here. I also don't think they have Lapis Lazuli, unfortunately, but they got Ruby and Sapphire and Opal. And also there's some weapons you can get. So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff you can get with fish points that you have to get by catching big fishies, which are worth lots of points. There's one fish in particular that's really good that you can catch in another area, but we haven't gone to that area yet. Well, technically two areas. It's where the good chunk of points. But really hard to get. Kind of a bitch to get. And, there is a guide I found that tells me what the gems do that you can get here. So, I'll be posting that probably in the next minigame, because that's when I mention it, like, canonically. Since I'm post-recording this, because as I feared, this did not get audio either. So not only do we get to watch me go fishing, woo, we get to watch me go fishing without sound. Yay! All the excitement of pulling a fish out of the water by pushing a single button after waiting. So exciting. That is literally the entirety of this minigame, by the by. And, you know, it's no secret, I don't like fishing minigames. They irritate me, because I'm never good at them. This is probably the one fishing minigame I'm decent at. And I say decent because I'm still not all that great at this fishing minigame either, because it's kind of finicky. When we get into the actual minigame, you'll see, I don't know why I'm hovering on Emerald for whatever reason. I might have been talking about something, maybe crystal gems, and how in Steven Universe there hasn't been an Emerald. I don't think that's what I was talking about, but I can't think of anything else I was talking about Emerald in particular, or if I was saying something else that was totally, completely different from this. Oh, good. Past me. We're done looking at the thing. Oh, yeah, and you can only start fishing if you go up to the sign and say, I would like to fish. And now my phone is yelling at me. Shut up, phone. Okay, so we're going to start with the potato cake, which is the easiest one to get because I think everything in its mother drops it. So you see that bobber? It has to go all the way into the water, and then you push the X button, and then you catch the fish. But as you saw, it was jiggling there on the top of the water. I pulled it up, and I got nothing. So that's essentially what we're watching in this minigame. I think I'm going to use up all my bait, and I'll catch a different fish with each bit of bait, with maybe one or two times that I miss, but we'll see how that goes. Come on, you big stupid fish, come to the bait. You want the bait. It is a delicious potato cake. Yes, good fish. Good. Now, bite on the... I don't think he cares for my potato cake. And that's what I thought. Or it was because that angle I couldn't even tell. Alright, let's see what we're getting. Also, there seems to be a set limit of fish in a pond. And you can also do it at different hours of the day. I just chose to do it at day because I didn't think about it at all. And I didn't know there were different times of day where different fish appear. Also, if you've caught all the fish there... Oh, man, we got a fish. Let's see, what's this little bastard? A gummy, 52 centimeters long. Fishing points 13, and we have a total of 13. 53 centimeters. Woo, we did it. What a fish. And there's a triumphant song that plays when you catch a fish. Dun, 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 I think was the song that plays. Let's try the minion now, because I already got the potato cake, and I know that's going to attract one of them. I want that big fish, because it's obviously worth the most points. The bigger the fish, the more points it's probably worth. Also, the big fish you see swimming without knowing what they are probably the best. And I'm an idiot, because I thought he had already gotten to that point. Okay, let's see if we can get the big fish to come back. There he is. Yes, that's a good dumb fish. Now pull down the lure up, and we might get that small fish. Hoping for the bigger one, not the smaller one. Up, it looks like the smaller one's going for it. Oh, but it doesn't care. Okay. And they ate the bait. Fun. That's always good. What was I saying again? It was something about fishing. I know that. Well, fishing in this game, not fishing as all. I think it was about the bobber. So yeah, you'll notice the bobber will move all over the damn place, but it does not count as you catching the fish until it actually sinks to the bottom. Also, if you leave your bait in there for too long and a bunch of fish come around it, it's possible that they will just eat your bait outright and you won't catch anything. Or if it sinks down and you don't pull in time, your bait will possibly just go away. Either way, that sucks. You don't want that to happen. And that was a pretty awkward angle to do it at, but as long as we get a fish here. Now we just gotta wait for the bobber. Come on. Actually, it doesn't even look like it's touching it. It's like having a staring contest with my bait. Like, you wanna go? You wanna go? I don't even remember what it was. And they ate all my bait. Fun. So that's twice that happened. Let's try a prickly. Maybe that'll be better to catch this big-ass bastard. Stupid friggin' fish. I hate you so much, big fish. If it weren't for the fact I know our main character just throws it back in the water, I would fucking cook you and eat you alive. Well, actually, after you were cooked, you probably wouldn't be alive, but you get my point. Oh, there we go. Now we got the big bastard. Come here. Gobbler, 101 centimeters caught. 16 fish points. Now we have 29 and 107 centimeters. There we go. That just leaves the other fish that's somewhere in here. And we have 4 different types of bait now. Let's see. What did I choose? The potato again? No, I chose the Mimi, I think? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because it's at the end of that hook and really dang small. Oh, there's the last fish. Now, if I want to spawn more fish in here, I'm going to have to leave by quitting fishing. So you press circle to do that. And then come back in, and then more fish will spawn in the pond, rather. So if you have enough fish bait... Okay, now I have the Mimi. Anyway, as I was saying, if you do that, you can get more fish to spawn, and you can like farm fishing as long as you have the bait. But every time you catch a fish, you lose one bait, and every time they all eat your bait and you don't pull anything out, you lose bait. So you'd have to have a constant supply of fish bait if you were going to grind like this. There's a much better way. There's, as I was saying, I don't know why I pulled that out, probably because I was expecting it to get eaten all the way. But back to saying, there is a certain area, it's actually the next area we're going to after we complete Norune. In the pond there, at dusk, oh wait, Anoki, 50 centimeters, caught. 5 fishing points, get us to 34, that's blah. Anyway, back to my point. In the next village, there is a pond. If you go fishing at that pond, which you can do at the very beginning, because it's already there, lucky us, at night or dusk, you can catch a really big fish with a bait that we do not have yet. You can use your bait now here if you want to catch these fish, or you could use your bait at the other pond at any time, or at this point at any time, to get some points here and now. I'll explain how you get the special bait, obviously, in a later episode, I believe. Oh, hey, and we caught this fish. Now what did we get? We got a niller, 67 centimeters, 25 fishing points, 59 now. Use. Nice. Let's see, have I used all my bait, or are we in the clear? Let's see. I still have a couple minutes before this video ends, so I don't know exactly how long this is. For future reference, okay, yeah, I still have some bait. As I was saying, for future reference, I'll probably cut out waiting time in the fishing videos at a certain point. I mean, if I know I'm gonna catch a fish, or I'm not gonna catch a fish, I'll leave that in. But if there's a long period of me not catching anything at all, which there is in one of the episodes of Minigames, I'll just cut that out. And yeah, I realized there's no fish in there, so I quit. Now I'm going back in. Actually, no, I was looking at what I could buy, possibly. I can only buy the busters, but it's more lucrative, honestly, to buy the gems, because they up, depending on what the gem is, they'll up multiple different beast skills, and they have elements sometimes. So it's a lot more lucrative to get any of the gems, depending on what gems you're looking for. But with that, I think we're going to end this episode of Minigames here. See you guys in the next one. I have no idea why I'm running over there. That was pretty dumb. Anyway, goodbye!